She was born with the audacity to auditorily augment your membrane. Audible dope for the user. Auditory truth for the insane. Important in the instrumentation of the black woman bringing the truth when she came. Her do it all for you brown skinned girls. Queens with blood of sugarcane. All tales bring you Audie light. For your Audie days or your Audie nights. We was shook when Audie left. Press play, she'll get you Audie right. Buy the Audie cakes, hit the Audie bites. Dopest Leo ever? Yeah, Audie tight. Welcome to Aud Tales, an episode in the week of Audrey's life. Enjoy the show.
You look so cute.
Mom.
Huh?
I need your costume.
Mine?
Had I known, I would have put on my whole other outfit. Dang.
What other outfit?
My sparkly dress with my sparkly ears, my rose gold.
Listen, I literally just thought of it.
I really would have done that.
Well, go put it on.
You think I got time?
Yeah. It's gonna take you forever?
I don't think so. All right, I'm gonna go try.
Since Halloween is tomorrow, I decided to put on my costume, and then Hayden's here too, but he's leaving me. And then my guess, she's gonna go put on her costume too, or put something on. You look so cute. Hi, Mickey.
Mom.
Huh?
I see.
You want to see your Mickey costume?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Come here. See, you got Minnie and Mickey. Tam said hi. Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Last year, Kaden was Mickey Mouse last year, but the costume was too big. This year it fits. Say hi, Jay. Oh, you said hi to already. But say hi again, J Bug.
Hi.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Did you?
She said we look so cute. You look so cute, Mickey Mouse.
Hmm?
You look so cute. We're waiting on Autumn. She decided to go put on her costume. Mickey Mouse. You want to go show your brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Come on. Brandon, I'm going to record, okay? Go show Darren.
I couldn't find it.
Lord Jesus. She couldn't find it, y'all. But she got her ears. Thanks. I figured I put on this was like super last minute, so sorry, Autumn.
I know she just said I'm all unprepared.
Because I had the room up, right? And I was looking around. I was like, oh yeah, tomorrow is Halloween. Let me throw on my costume. So this is the Halloween special. But you got your ears.
Yeah, I'll just do the ears, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I have a couple different ones.
Yeah. So y'all should have seen her earlier. She had on her ears backwards.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know how I deal with myself sometimes. Like,
Right. So, hey everybody. Welcome to season 3, episode 10 of Odd Tales. It's your girl Audrey. I have glitter literally. This is why I don't like wearing this costume, because glitter is literally everywhere.
I don't even see glitter on the costume though. What is
It's
it
at the
on?
bottom.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all over.
Yeah, I see it
Yeah.
now.
And I literally have glitter everywhere. Anyways, welcome. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like Minnie, because tomorrow's Halloween. So I figured, why the heck not? Why not get all dressed up? You just if you're just now tuning in, you missed Mickey Mouse. He's currently out there harassing Darian, sounds like. And then Autumn has on her, oh wait. Hey everybody, this is Autumn from the Little Life Podcast.
Yeah, I'm here, guys. Hey.
She has her mini ears too. This was last minute. I should have told her, but whatever.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna try to find the thing so I can share it. Tell people we on here.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put it on social media. Whatever. They'll find us. But go ahead. You could tell the folks who you are real quick before we get started.
Hey, it's your girl Autumn. I'm trying to do. Why would you do that? No, I just said I was trying to share the damn thing. Autumn. I was about to say Autumn from the All Tales Pod, but
Okay,
really it's Autumn from the Lit Life Podcast. That's it. I mean, I'm in here. I'm here. That's really all I got.
Y'all will be proud of me because I took a nap today, and I only took about an hour nap. First of all, this is for Jay. I don't know how you do it, girl, because that hour nap was not enough.
It don't ever be enough.
Never be enough. So I made myself a frozen caramel. Because I can't. I don't know how she be taking them 30-minute naps, but I just. Anyways, I had a single parent confession, and I forgot I take 2-hour naps. That's a whole lie.
You take literally about 4.5, 5 naps a day.
And they be like 30 minutes each.
Right. Even on days that you work.
Right. She'd be like, all right, guys, I'll be back. And then like 30 minutes later, hey guys, that nap was
Like,
great.
woo, right, woo.
I know how y'all take naps, period. Listen, I try to get naps when I can, you know.
I can't do them either, so.
Hopefully I can remember my single parent confession. It was a good one. I don't know why I didn't. Actually, I think I wrote it down. Hold on. You see how I'd be so prepared?
It's all good. We ain't doing nothing.
And what? Oh, confessions. Oh, I do have one. So, y'all know I have 3 children. Currently, 2 are in school. One's in 10th grade, and the other one's in 5th grade. Listen, this isn't my confession, but it was either yesterday or today. I had to fill out the survey for Darian's school. I couldn't even remember what grade he was in. I was like, I had put 4th, 3rd. No, my baby's in 5th grade. But that's not my confession. My confession is I get so scared and nervous, and my anxiety kicks in when they need help with their homework. Because, listen, I don't remember that stuff. And the way that they're doing math now is hella weird. Like every time the kids be like, Mom, I need help with my homework, I instantly start sweating. The anxiety kicks in, and I'm just sitting there like, oh Lord, like I'm not the person to be asking this. Like, and then half of the time, I mean, it'd be easy. Sometimes it's easy stuff, but I remember one time Darren came to me, he had to do like box math. And I was like, it was multiplication. I was like, why can't you just do it like this? He's like, that's not how she wants us to do it.
No.
So you know the box math, right?
Because I'm not doing it ever.
So I'm sitting there looking at the damn paper, and I was just like, please go ask Braylon, because I don't know. Math now is stupid. Yeah, I told my daughters, don't ask me for help because I'm not going to do it the right way. Right. So,
and I'm a math person. I'm a numbers person. Like, math is what I do, but I would never do whatever this shit is, because they take the long way around everything, and it doesn't make any sense.
So J-Book, okay, so it's literally a box or a square, right? And let's say it's like 30 times 12. So you put the 3 in one box, a 0, and I have to write it and show you, but it's the dumbest thing in the world. And I'm just like, why can't you do it like regular? I'm gonna show you the stupidness. And then Braylon, he's in 10th grade, so all his stuff, I'm just like, no, don't come to me.
Nope, not gonna be able.
So what I say, 30 and 12. So it's a box, and you have to write it like that. And then you have to go 3 times 1, and then you write 3. Sorry. 3 times 2, and then you write 6. 1 times 0, 0, and then 0. And then from there, don't ask me what you have to do, but you have to do something else. And I think from here
we not doing that. So
I think from here you add.
Do you add going down? Maybe.
I think you add the 3 and the 6.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing any of that.
I don't know, but it's stupid.
So you supposed to just be on your paper and just drawing freaking squares everywhere. What type of fucking sense do that make? That's stupid.
Right. Ed said when online learning started, I told her teacher if she isn't going to sit down and teach me, we aren't doing that. She gets old school math. Exactly. Jay said I would fail instantly. Baylor said, guess who don't have time for that bullshit? Right.
For real.
I'm showing Darren like how to do. I wrote out 30 times. What I say, 12. Right. And I did it that way. And he just looking at me. That's not how she wants it. Well, that's how she gonna get it. If you are learning, if I have to help you, if I'm your learning coach, this is how your learning coach is going to teach you. Okay. This is how I know how to do it. So, and even Braylon's really good at math. He loves math. And when I told him to go to Braylon was like, I don't
like,
know.
Nah.
So,
that ain't nah.
I just don't understand why they have to make it so difficult. So yeah, I don't
doing the most and the least at the very same time.
Dumb. And there's another way that they do it in math. Like there's another like weird shape thing that they do, and I have not figured that out yet either. Oh, division. It's something weird they do with division. I was just like,
division. Oh, division. I'm like, division. Don't pay no attention to me. I'm sorry.
Please get together. So yeah, that's my single parent confession. I try to, when I know they're doing homework, I try to hide. That's when I have to use the bathroom. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. But the sucky part is they wait for me to get out the bathroom. Like, Mom, I need help.
See, I was that meme. If you have 2 apples,
Girl,
nigga, damn, 2 apples.
Listen, I don't have the patience. You know how many times I threw the damn pencil or paper and just walked away? I was like, fuck this. If you don't know it, then you don't know it. I don't have the patience for it.
Girl, I thank God for my sister. And I thank God that she's always lived like very close to me. I lived down the street. I lived 2 houses down from her for like 9 years. That was like the best thing, because she has the patience, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And my son, that's home away from home. Mm-hmm. For him, he go down there to get his way. You know what I'm saying? Super spoiled down there. But she, stuff like that. Like when she knew that I just couldn't, like, I'm like, bruh, no. My sister would, man, I thank God for her, because I just don't even I don't know how she work in the school system now. Like she's like works in like the front office or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know how she be around them kids like that. I just do not have the patience.
Right. So, yeah, whatever. I'm not parent too, though. Do you have a single parent confession or any confessions? Damn, you didn't tell me to play my Usher song.
Dang, and I didn't even know you was gonna ask me if I had one.
Because you don't know my show?
I know the show, but you've had people on here before and you didn't ask them if they had a single parent confession.
Or any confession? Yes, I have.
God, dog.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I think I'm on.
If you come up with one later, that's fine.
All right.
But real quick, shout out to Chris. She's finally in the building. Haven't seen her in like 10 years.
The shade.
I had asked her earlier, and she didn't even answer me. I asked her earlier in the group chat. It's because I'm black. She didn't say nothing. So,
Man.
all right. So my what if question. I had a completely different what if question for today, but then I was talking about work today with y'all, and Tam had said, when was it? I said something about. So I finally made my quota for the month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where is it at? You hear loud ass Kaden.
Mm-hmm.
Tam said something about that's why you're not gonna make whatever the 24,000 bonus. So my what if?
Oh, okay, because like your boy got
yeah. So
mom.
this is all damn day. Don't. Anyways, so my what if question was, what if you had a chance to make $30,000 each month at your job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, tell the whole story. I'm trying to find the text. Hold on. Let me try to find a damn text before. Okay.
I had a what if question too and then forgot it.
Since Tamara wants me to tell the whole story. I said I finally made quota for the month. Now I can relax. Then I said, of course, right before I was going to clock out, a provider called to discuss the case. Like, lady, I'm out of here in 2 minutes. Leave me alone. So Tam said, that's why you ain't getting a $24,000 bonus. You said that dude works all the time. And I said, I've already accepted. So it made me think of a question. Got me sounding shady. How I got you sounding shady? Chris, wow, y'all talking about me. You know I'm moving. I'm not reading 300 messages. Don't do that. Whatever. It's because you let your quota.
She did pull up while she moving though.
It's because you let your quota and then said you were done for the day and then want to help that next person. All right. So what if you had an opportunity to make unlimited money at your job, right? Let's say $30,000 each month, right? Just in bonus money. But in order to make that bonus money, you literally have to work like, I don't want to say 24 hours, like literally all damn day to get to $30,000 each month. Would you do it? And do you think it would be worth it?
No, I wouldn't do it. First of all, because I need my sanity. Like, who's work? I don't even be wanting to work the 8 hours that I work, even though, you know what I'm saying? Even if there was like some sort of max bonus potential, maybe every once in a while do that, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe can I do half of that? Like, can I get an extra, 15,000 a month to do half of that or something? You know what I'm saying? Just I look at overtime and stuff like that, like if you really need it, because when you work so freaking much, it's like, when do you even have time to enjoy the money? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and I understand if you're saving for something and all this and the other. Like, when I first moved here, I drove for Uber. So like, at first it was kind of, you know, to make ends meet. I was at my job, but needed the extra money. But then it would be just to get extra things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was something that I just couldn't do like for a whole year straight. I would drive maybe a month at a time, like 4 days out the month or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because I can't do, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I enjoy it. It's funny because I actually enjoyed it.
Mhm.
I was never scared, anything like that. Aside, you know, I had a incident, but aside from that, like, it was cool. But it was just like, I need my time to sit and look stupid and do nothing. Like, I
Right.
need that time.
Right. I used to drive for Uber too, and I would go every weekend. This one I lived in Raleigh, so I was close to downtown. I would do it every weekend, but even still, it would be like it wasn't something where I would do every weekend because I needed my time. But okay, so no, F all that because no. So background story. There's this guy at my job who makes about 30,000 just on bonuses alone at work. But he works like all day. Like literally. And I'm like, when do you sleep? When do you eat? And I was gonna email him and ask him, like, how are you doing this? Like,
I bet any amount of money he got somebody helping him. I bet he has somebody at home, like his son or something like that, that's doing this, helping him.
he might be single though. I asked somebody about it and they was like, the secret is not to have a spouse or children. I'm telling you, this guy is a machine.
That don't mean he can't. That doesn't mean he doesn't have anybody helping him do it though.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have it. It could be a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It could be anybody, a friend. Be like, hey, y'all want to make this extra money, and he break him off a piece when he get the check. And I don't understand how your job is even like. How is that not a problem? You know
That's
what I'm
I was
saying?
saying.
Like, if you could do that, if you have a $30,000 bonus potential per month, you probably can pay your employees a little bit more.
Right. And I was thinking about that too. I'm like, damn, like he's on speed.
Yep.
Yep, I bet he's paying someone to help him. I agree with Autumn. Might be. I don't know. But it made me wonder, like, how many people would actually, if they had the potential. So at my job, it's unlimited overtime and pretty much it's just unlimited everything, right? So there's no cap on your bonuses. There's no cap on OT. You just work. So they send out an email every day saying what time OT starts, the incentives for the during OT, and then like stuff you can't touch. But other than that, it's, you know, everybody does whatever they want to do. And like he literally takes advantage of it. But I'm just like, how are you able to pay this man 30,000 each month? And sometimes it's probably more. My daughters definitely ain't going for work. For me working all the hours, they barely give me peace with 40 hours I'm working now. I just couldn't do it. And then like, shoot, my goal is just to get like $1,000 bonus.
And you know, he's not the only person doing this too. That's what I'm saying. So
no,
even if he's not cheating, or even if he hasn't found a way around, you know what I mean? Like, somebody has found a way around this. That just doesn't, that's not even, that's like, that's more like a sales commissions from like real estate. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
come on.
And we're not in sales. And so when I checked today, because every day they send out everybody's everybody's stats on just one spreadsheet. So you just check to see where you're at for the month. He submitted over, I think he's at 2,200 reports now. And then there's someone under him. The next person is like 19.
Ain't
But
no
I'm just
way.
like, how do y'all work? And it's like, for me, the most I ever sent was 37 reports. And that's That's me, like, waiting on like, for me, it takes providers forever to sign my report. So I'm like, how are you getting all these providers to sign these reports so damn fast? And like on a daily basis, he sends like, it's always over 100, always over 100. And I'm like, how are you doing it? But again, how do you send over 2,000 reports in a month?
That's crazy.
Like, there's people in the world who really don't even make 30K per year. 30K extra per month is wild, right? Inside job, J Book said.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just wanted to see how many people, like, if you had the opportunity to just like,
it's just not worth it. It's just not worth my saying. And I've worked at places where I've had unlimited overtime, and I've probably 2 or 3 places. The first place though, I was in college. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us just in there, you know, we didn't we didn't did some dumb shit like go out and be drunk and then go to work, like just, you know what I'm saying, and just be there from like 4:00 in the morning until we get off at that Friday the next day or whatever, because we had unlimited overtime. But that's stuff that I did in college, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I could get 3 hours of sleep in, sit and look stupid for an hour, and I'm ready to do it all over again. So, but as I got older, it was just like, do you want the money or do you want the sanity?
Right.
And unfortunately, it's like that in the more you make in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It's like the more that you're paid, the more stressful the job is. You know what I mean? It's like you have more responsibility, you know. It's like sometimes, and you look at people like, well, why are they working? You know, like, why are they a Walmart greeter? Why? Some of them is because they, you know, they probably have funds that they're living off of, and they can kind of do that. But it's just like they don't want a job that they have to think too much about, or you know what I'm saying, or so much is at stake because it's stressful. I say all the time, if I could make what I'm making now at McDonald's, nigga, put me on the grill. Okay? Because that was the most stress-free job. Even when I was training to be a manager, like it was the most. So what? I mean, I sent out a Big Mac with no meat one time. Okay, cool. I'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Go on and, you know, be upset or whatever. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna get you a fresh Big Mac with some meat on there. Like, boom. I mean, it was just the least stressful job ever. You know what I'm saying? I would pick doing that. You know what I'm saying? Over some of the shit that's offered at what I'm being paid now, because it's just less stressful. So I know for a fact I'm not gonna stress myself out.
Hell no.
And have no free time to myself, no nothing.
No, nothing.
For some extra cash. Like, are you gonna even live to spend the shit? Because are you gonna kill yourself doing this? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping at all?
But you know, when I saw his stats, I automatically thought he's another J Boog. He probably takes like 30-minute naps throughout the day.
Yeah, he is probably be like 15-20 minutes.
Because you know, we get 15-minute breaks, and then you have the choice to take a lunch. You could take a 30-minute lunch. They're pretty flexible with the hours as long as you work. Yeah. So he probably takes like 30-minute naps, or he probably like, I can see him logging out for like an hour. And then I don't know. I just couldn't do it. Like, even so, I work overtime a lot too, but after an hour, I'm done. Like, I just I could barely make it through the 8 hours that I work now. So I can't imagine that much overtime.
Yeah, I know I can't. It'd be 3:00 and my whole brain just shut off. Mind you, I really didn't even really start working for real. Like, I got up, turned the computer on, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like I said, I gotta sit there and I'm literally sitting there looking stupid. Then I'm trying to figure out, okay, I gotta take my vitamins and eat my orange juice, eat coffee. Gotta get all this stuff together. And then I gather all of that. You know, I've washed up. You know what I'm saying? Gathered everything. Sit down. I done forgot something.
Always.
Get up. Then I'm, deterred about, 5 extra more minutes. By that time, it's like 45 minutes have passed.
Yep.
And then I still got to sit down. I got to wait, take that, the perfect sip of the perfect cup of coffee. It take a little while to decide what cup you going to use. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've already lost time is what I'm saying. And so by 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm already done. Like, like I have probably worked like 3 solid hours because I done been on, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, and then 5 o'clock come around and I'm like, now I'm focused again working. And I'm like, nigga, it's 5 o'clock. Let me, I'm gonna get this 20 more minutes. And so then when my deadlines come up, I'm the day before, I'm up all night because, and I'm mad about it. Can't blame nobody but myself.
Oh gosh.
But it's just no, bare minimum. You getting a bare minimum from me.
Right. That's what I'm worried about is if I make quota for the month. Like he literally, from the time he logs in, he just boom, starts working. I'm like you. I log in and I'm like, oh, okay. Because I wait until the very last minute to get out of bed. Then I'll log in, I'll clock in, and then I'll go do everything. I gotta go to the kitchen, get my latte. I really, really don't start working until I get my first sip. Like you said, once I take my first sip, then I'm like, okay. And then it's been 30 minutes already.
You be like, okay, what I gotta do? Like, right. It's just automatic. It's just automatic. Like, all right, okay, I'm gonna do this. And you would think we would be the responsible person and just go on and get up an hour earlier. How much, Audrey? How much more simple would our lives be if we? No, you know what? We gonna do it. I'm gonna put a challenge together. We gonna do it for a week.
Listen,
not next week.
Saddest part, nigga, I be awake.
No. We gonna do it right. We gonna get out the bed. What time you start work? 8. See, that's
see what
I start at 9. So, but that means you got to get up at 7.
At 7, you getting up at 7 too?
Nigga, I'm getting up at 8 because I start at 9.
I can't, dog.
I get up at 7:30. You get up at 7. I get up at 7:30. We gonna do it for 1 week. We can do it for 1 week, Audrey. We can do it for 1 week. Watch how much better our bruh. Watch how much better. Watch how much better the week is. Now the next week. We gonna think in our head like, oh, we gonna do it again, but we're not gonna do it. Like it's not gonna happen because we're trash.
Autumn, I've tried it.
Listen, see, Jay said she'd give us a wake up call, and yes, she will give us a wake up. See, you know what?
I mean, I'll try it for a week, but I'm telling you now,
that's what I'm saying. Just 1 week, not next week though, because I'm off a couple of days.
Okay,
not gonna be getting up early on.
But I'm telling you, I will wake. Lately, I've been waking up at like 6. And then I'm like, this is too damn early. Yesterday,
absolutely terrible.
I woke up at 6:50 and I was like, I should really get up and like get my day started. And then I look over to Caden and he's knocked down. He looks so comfortable. And I'm just like, I'm going to lay back down.
That's how I look at P. I'm like, dang, she is just so freaking comfortable. She been sleeping in my bed lately, like at the foot of my bed. I'm like, dog, this cat is just really over here, like stretched all the way out. And here
it makes me want to stretch out too.
Right.
Luna be the same way. Luna and Kaden be in my bed, knocked out, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get up because I might wake them up. And
right. Like I'm really concerned about waking the cat up.
So yeah, that was my what if. If y'all are doing that, kudos to y'all. I don't see how y'all do it. I just don't have the drive or the motive. I mean, it would be nice to get $30,000 a month just in bonus money. Like I'm pretty sure he's bringing home. It has to be like. So it's anywhere between 30 and 40,000 because just the bonus money, and then you got think about the overtime he's working. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could not.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
No way. Because again, when I feel like I would never have a life, I just no.
Nope.
I already feel like I don't have a life with the 8 hours I do now. So,
girl, me too. That's one of the main reasons why I take my time. I sit there. I already know what's gonna happen. I know that, like I said, I'm gonna be burning the midnight oil. Monday night, this coming Monday, I'm gonna be burning it up. I might even work a little bit over this weekend. I might be lying right now, but you know what I'm saying? It's in my head because I'm a little bit behind on some things. But in the end, I'm just going to do it all over again. I'm going to start the cycle all over again.
No, you said we have a challenge, so we just got to
We
do
do. We do. So we going to do it. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard us. We going to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, do you have a what if? Don't say you don't have a what if, because I always ask my guests too.
I had one, but I couldn't think of it right now. It was okay, so I apologize. Listen. I got some new things in.
Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why you're not prepared.
I'm trying to tell you why.
It's not like I hit you up last minute.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Audrey. I mean, it was it was
what lie you about to tell?
No, it was good too. And I was like, I'm gonna ask tell Audrey that's the what if. And I can't even think of what it is.
Damn.
Oh, I do remember. I remember. Al, what if you got married and you've been married 10 years and you found out that your wedding ring was fake? Did you see that tweet?
Mm-hmm. I think you sent it to us. Didn't you send it to us?
Man. Dog, what like a
All right. So I have questions. Did he tell me it was real?
I mean, come on, Audrey. If somebody proposes to, I mean, you're gonna automatically assume that it's a real diamond, right? True, or that it's a real stone. You know what I mean? You're not unless y'all, unless he's one of those, kind of a little bit, how the hotels do. They not fucking with no diamonds or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So unless it's, y'all on that level, but if you're not like on that type of level, then you're gonna assume that
it's real.
Whatever stone that you get is real.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it would feel, to be honest with you. I'll probably be laughing my ass off. Like,
right.
Nigga, you gave me a fake ring and you didn't tell me?
Right.
Like, why didn't you just tell me?
Right.
I'm out here telling these people it's real. Then some little kid just came and told me, nah, dog. Like, a fake ring.
You know what I'll be like? Did you just embarrass me in front of these white folks?
Right. Like, how dare you?
Is that what you just did? You really just embarrassed me in front of these white folks.
And then put it on TikTok.
Like, all you had to do was tell me a long time ago, like, babe, hey. Because I definitely am not that person. Like, right. I am definitely not that. That's why I tell people all the time, like, if I were to ever tweet the way that I feel about like relationships and shit like that, niggas will always call me a pick-me. I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's what because shit like that don't really matter to me. Right. The embarrassment is what would have mattered. Like, that's the part that would have had me, really pissed off, because like this is my ring for me. That's what I'm saying. I don't even buy myself real jewelry because I don't wear jewelry like that. You know what I'm saying? So of course that's one thing I would definitely be proud of. But as long as it's something that, I mean, of course I would want a diamond. I'm not going to say that I just wouldn't want one. Yeah. But if there was, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, don't embarrass me.
Right. Like, tell me up front, like, all right, this is fake. So if the dude does come to me, I'm like, I already know it's fake. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, it's no, this ain't real. Like, yeah, I
Right.
mean, and one of my best friends, her rings weren't real.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? She would say it all the time, but that shit just didn't matter to her. Like,
Right.
I
But
listen.
if you spending thousands of dollars on a fake ring, I mean,
But see, and okay, so that's the thing. See, we don't know, right? Do we know? Do we know what they paid for it? Now, if they were bamboozled, now that's different.
yeah, I mean, I'd be livid if they were bamboozled. I'd be like, oh, no, we need to
Right.
go
Like if
back.
I had it's like, you know, how when you buy jewelry like that, they give you a little certificate and, you
Mhm.
know, whatever about it. And I got this and I got the receipt and all this, that, and the other. You know, I don't give a fuck if it's 15, 20 years later and y'all niggas is still open.
Right.
Because a lot of that jewelry is lifetime guaranteed. So you can go in whenever you want, get it polished and, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit.
Mhm.
So no, somebody would have it. There would be a problem. There would be a big problem.
Right. So, yeah, I don't. I would probably laugh. Like them
It would
ladies
be
got
funny.
upset.
Yeah,
They were pissed. But
they were.
like you said, I'm not that type of person. Like, just tell me up front, like, babe, this ring is fake, and I'm like, okay.
Right. I mean, I just please, like, can we just talk about it again? This is one of these things. Do not embarrass me. Do not embarrass me.
Right.
Just tell me. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
my ring was probably fake. It was fake, actually. Shit. I
At least
still
you
rocked it
know.
like it was real.
I
So,
mean, and most people do because who it doesn't matter to everybody else.
no.
That's one reason why I'm not big on weddings. I'm not big on weddings because, or I won't say I'm not big on weddings. I'm not big on having a wedding
Yeah.
because it's literally for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to do what the fuck I want to do for me and mine.
Right. I feel you. I feel you.
The
So,
most least expensive way possible, as a matter of fact.
of course. Unless you bringing in 30,000 a month. I mean, why not?
I mean, there it is. Maybe he's planning a wedding.
That's what Braylon said. Braylon was like, well, maybe he's preparing for his future family. And I was just like, Doc, no. Because if I didn't have kids or family or anybody, I want to live my best life. So
You never know. He might be on shit. He might be one of them damn folks on Snap or some shit
anyway.
that where the damn wife probably, I don't know, or the girlfriend might be. I don't know. She might be throwing some hands like, you better bring in this cheese.
That's all I know is whoever he marries better. I know for sure he better get them a real ring. He can afford it. Hell.
I guess. Shit.
Anyways, good what ifs. I'm glad you got together
I did.
and remembered. So was it last week? Last week I had, was it last week? When I said something about the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't even remember exactly what I don't even remember, but
Tamara said, I want a super small destination wedding for the bomb honeymoon portion. Ain't no reception or none of that because I don't care about them people being part of my wedding.
now and so here's the thing too, like I wouldn't mind. That's what I want. I want a destination wedding for sure. So if you can afford it, you can come. But I wouldn't mind having like a reception. You know what I'm saying? When we got back, I wouldn't mind something small. It's not gonna be this big old $10,000 ordeal.
Right.
It's probably gonna be a little hood. You know what I'm saying?
It is. There's no probably.
I mean, like it's gonna be a whole lot of people saying nigga. Like it's, you know, I mean, so it just probably might be at somebody's house. I mean, I'm just saying.
Goodbye.
You want to come?
I mean,
You
I'll
want
be
to come to the backyard boogie?
I'm coming. I'm going to ask you, dude, is the ring real or fake?
Ask them shit. I'm
To
just make
avoid
sure I'm
all, to
I'm gonna
avoid
put
mental
I'm gonna
labor.
have tell everybody bring a dish. Appreciate it.
We gotta bring a cake too.
Somebody that's your job.
Oh yeah, I got you. Anyway, so I think it was last week. I had brought. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I brought up that I don't pray anymore, and I don't really believe in the Bible. Autumn was like, and I said I was going to go into more detail about it in an episode, and Autumn was like, I want to be on that. So, first of all, why? Why did you want to be on that episode?
I was just talking shit. So I'm here.
Really? That I can't stand.
I can't. No, honestly, no. Okay, seriously, I was hype about it when we was talking about. I can't, dog. My memory. Listen,
You're the absolute worst. You know that, right?
I do. No, because I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there. I've been to a place or a point in my life where I have completely I have completely or kind of unlearned religion the way that I grew up knowing it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and I've questioned a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
and I've gone without prayer. But what specifically speaking about that, it was one of those things where I just kind of came back to it. You know what I mean? Like that, I didn't think it wasn't like in my thought process, like, oh, I need to start praying. Like it wasn't anything like that. It was just like one day I just kind of found myself in prayer. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's still,
Keep talking.
oh, it's still, it's still not like it was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I think that, so I grew up in a Baptist church.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it wasn't too small for my city, but medium-sized Baptist church, and it, you know, very kind of strict. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, we had to go to church every Sunday. We were in, you know, the choir, usher board, had to say my Easter speech. You know what I'm saying? Would get rewarded for it because I always got a brand new dress, and you know what I'm saying, all this type of stuff. But what I had come to learn about religion, it just a lot of it just didn't add up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in college, one of the many times, I had enrolled at this school, Lord's College. That's when I was going for my BSN, I think. Yeah. That I don't have, people.
It's okay.
So the first, and it's a Christian college or Catholic college or something like that. I can't even remember. I think Catholic. And you had to take like Bible classes basically. But the couple of classes that I took, they weren't like how to practice religion. It was more interpreting the Bible. Mm-hmm. As it's written, but you know what I'm saying, like trying to interpret it and try to learn it. And I learned a lot in that class. Like I really couldn't sit here and like tell you everything that I learned in that class, but just the different scenarios. I love a good story. Mm-hmm. Right? I love a good story, and I love when people are able to illustrate it for me. So we were talking about like like King David and the one lady was like, yeah, he was a whore. He had all those wives and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's right up my alley. I'm in there cracking up. But it just goes to show you that everything in the Bible is not like, how that people always say you have to do what everything that's in the Bible, but there were people in the Bible that did things that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever, I mean, they might talk about it a little bit, but that was the thing back then. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was the thing to have multiple wives. That was for the kings to have multiple wives. It wasn't wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? So those type of things just made me think, like, just step by step, I've thought about just different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I wasn't there. I don't know really. You know what I'm saying? This book has been interpreted, has been rewritten I don't know how many times. We don't know how it's been translated over all those times. We really just don't know. So I've come to the point where I'm like, I believe, I have faith. I believe in a God or in a higher, something that's higher of a power than I am. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that I'm like this Bible thumper. You know what I'm saying? It's right. It's like all my own, like I'm on my own spiritual journey. Right. And people look down, you know what I mean? Like, people kind of look down on you for that, for like not being Baptist anymore, not saying that you're going to be Baptist anymore, not saying that you're going to be Catholic anymore. And, just kind of taking your own, because all they know is what people have told them about this religion. They're not even trying to find themselves in like a spirit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I know people look at me sideways when I make comments like that. Like, I don't. So I'm the same way. I believe there is if you want to say there's a God or whatever, I do believe there's someone higher or whatever. But when it comes to that Bible stuff, I don't 100% trust it. And I always ask, like, how do you know for sure, like, this really happened? How do you know, like, someone didn't just make up these stories? And of course, people just be like, I just do. You just got to believe. Like, you just got to have faith. And it's like, okay, I do have faith, but that doesn't mean I have to, like, believe the Bible. Or if I tell people I don't pray, oh my God, I used to. And for me, honestly, when all that BS started happening in Cali, that's when everything just went out the window. Because it's like, okay, I'm praying for this, I'm doing this and that and that and that, but like, I'm getting the complete opposite. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I get the side eyes, I get the dirty looks, I get the talks and all that stuff trying to get me to believe whatever. And it's like, it's like they translate it into, I don't believe in God at all.
Right.
And right. I'm just like, okay, how did you get that out of what I just said?
Right.
Because I don't pray, because I don't believe the Bible, I don't read the Bible, I don't fix my life off the Bible. Like, and I ask people all the time, like, again, how do you know any of this is true? How do you know when you die, there's actually a heaven and hell?
Heaven and hell, yeah.
Oh, I just know, I just believe. But how do you know if you never died?
Right. And you know people that died, but you're not ever going to talk to them again until you die, maybe.
I just feel like it's all a scam. Like,
I will say this. When I started to pray again, when I found myself praying again, it was different. I wasn't praying for things. I wasn't praying for people to do certain things. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't praying for the type of things that you can grasp. I was praying for peace. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, and to this day, like, that's like, when I say a prayer, when I start a prayer, I always start it like, I just need some peace. You know what I'm saying? because that takes me, that'll help me a lot longer than any action from any person or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've revisited prayer just in a totally different way. I mean, I'll pray for people. I pray for myself too, but it's never like a, you know, oh, I pray for a new house. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those things. Like if that type of stuff, I put on a vision board. You know what I'm saying? Like material things and things that I need to see with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? I put but I believe that, I still believe even doing something like that, it's still all kind of spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to believe, you have to believe that something can happen. I do believe that, you know what I'm saying? But if you listen to everything that I'm saying, it's all about what's in you. It's all about you and your spiritual journey and what's in you. It's like we hold so much power in ourselves. And I do believe when we say, like I always try to catch myself when I be like, man, I am such a fat ass, or you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm sitting up here eating like a fat ass, because I'm really not a fat ass, like at this point in my life. But, and also like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see me being you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I have to like catch myself like, all right, you cool. Just eat shit and do whatever you're going to do. But I believe, I do believe you. Sometimes you can say something so many times and because you believe it, it really does, it really does happen. Yeah. So, and it was meant to, like, see, stuff like that. I believe certain things are meant to happen. I do. I believe a lot of things like that. But again, it's all driven by what's inside of you, what you believe, and your own thought process.
I just don't like when people, so I'd be like, I'll use my truck, for example. I wanted a truck for the longest. Just pray about it and God will give it to you. Huh? So am I supposed to be like, God, please give me this truck every day until he gives it to me? No, I'm gonna work my ass off until I get it. Like, I just don't like those type of people. Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
I want a house. Just pray to God to give you a house and he'll give it to you. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't work like that. Like, I'm like you. I have to write it down, see it, and like really believe in myself that I can accomplish it. And I feel like that's how I don't, like, people be like, whenever I get things, I should give all glory to God and my prayers were answered. And I'd be like, I didn't pray for this. Like, I said I wanted it. I made the shit happen and I got it. Like, I just don't like that type of people. Like,
I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. That just thinking that everything, like, in order to get things again, you see where I was coming from? It's all, it's like all about these things instead of people. Instead of people putting their prayer in themselves, praying for peace, praying for a peace of mind, praying for clarity, for to be released from addictions, stuff like that, like because when it comes to the other stuff, you can't just pray and it's just gonna happen. It's like prayer without action. There has to be a drive behind things. I could sit here and say, I want to be a nursing home administrator, but I know if I don't get into a nursing home administrator and training program, it's not gonna happen, right? You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and be like, hey God, or I could say, bring me some sort of clarity, to this, for this path. So basically, tell me if this is the path that I'm supposed to take. Can you show me the way? Or if it's not the path that I'm supposed to take, show me the way to the path that I'm supposed to take. Not, because I don't know. I don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know if that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like I remember, speaking of cars, I remember when I got my car, and it was the first brand new car I've ever bought. I didn't go to that place to get a brand new car. I went to that place I didn't know what the hell was going to happen, but it definitely wasn't for a brand new car. I thought I was just going to get a used car. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get something fast, whatever. And I had gone to a couple of different places. You know what happens. They hit your credit score, all that stuff. I didn't know. I didn't really know that was all that was going on. So, I was like, you know what? My truck, it was freezing cold outside. Girl, I ain't had no heat in it. And I was just like, you know what? If I'm meant to get something, I'm gonna get it. Like I'm not about to be chasing this. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like maybe I just need to get the truck fixed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. And didn't think nothing else of it. Like a week went by, and I was just getting ready to get the part to get the truck fixed. And the man called and was like, hey, I got something I think you're really going to like. And I'm like, if I drive all the way out here for some bullshit time, it's going to be a problem. Like, I'm serious. It was like I was in Toledo and I had to drive to like Adrian, Michigan, which is like, I don't know, like 30 minutes away or something. I'm like, bro, and I'm cold. Like, if dog, it's going to be a problem. Okay. Right. And he worked it out where I got like a brand new fucking car. Right. You see, it's like I've just learned that praying for things instead of praying for something that I can use in my whole space. If I have peace, do you know how, you know what I'm saying? You know how anxiety takes over me.
Yep.
So to have 24 hours of nothing but peace, that's priceless. Right. I could probably sit and think of how to do everything that I need to do. I could probably sit, you give me 24 hours of nothing but peace. I could probably sit and figure out how to be a fucking millionaire. It's priceless.
I'll pray for you then.
Okay. Because it's time.
It's time. But I'm the same way. Like I look for signs. Please just give me a sign. This is supposed to be, or this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That's how I end up in nursing school. I look for signs. I'm not that person that prays about materialistic things. I just show me a sign. If this is supposed to be for me, let it be for me. If it's not, I'll keep it moving.
And that's your way though of prayer though. You know what I'm saying? That's your way of asking, the universe or your ancestors or whoever it is, you know what I'm saying, that you look up to in that way for answers. You're asking them for something. You're asking them to feed you something. So that's your way of prayer. And people just don't.
Right.
And get on my nerve. You know what I'm saying?
People find any reason to like criticize what you're doing. So it's like, that's why I hate talking about religion or anything like that, because when I say that to people, there's like, I get all kinds of questions and looks and whatnot, and it's just like, okay, and it turns into a whole debate and it turns to a whole lecture, and it's just like, okay, you have your views on religion, I have mine, like, but I'm not going to sit here and let you lecture me and try to convince me to think how you think. Like, I have my own way and you have your own way. And I just don't like that. Like I said, it always turns into, or that's the devil. That's the devil just telling you, I'm just like, why gotta be this and that? Like, why? Why can't it just be like, oh, I understand where you're coming from. It always has to be the devil is doing something to me, or just, I don't know. It's just, it's a weird thing. Like I said, that's why I don't really like talking about it. Like,
it's just like, even with the whole anxiety thing, like, it's very easy to say, it's very easy to tell someone to think positive when they are having an anxiety attack.
Yes.
Um,
Or be happy when they're depressed. Just be happy.
like, yeah, like it's just like, all right, sis. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you just don't, and don't get me wrong, like I get it. Again, I do believe in like affirmations, and I do believe in speaking things into existence in a sense. Again, not in a, oh God, please, stop him from cheating on me so we can get married. Not that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in speaking things into existence and all of that good stuff. But it's hard. Like when you're dealing with someone who really has, anxiety issues, that's why that's why I disappear the way I do kind of sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like because I already know that there's really nothing that anybody's going to be able to tell me to talk me down. Like I have to gather my own thoughts and get my own stuff together and have whatever pity party I'm gonna have and just kind of get through it. And then boom, I'm back. It's, Autumn back with her bullshit. But you can't just come to me and just be like, oh, no. Why do you always think the absolute worst, nigga? Because that's how anxiety works.
Right.
If I get a splinter right now, I already feel like my whole finger is gonna fall off. Like that's just,
you already know I'm extra, so
this is what I'm saying. So I mean, sometimes I don't think people understand that. I think we're the type of people, we have to kind of crawl. We have to pull ourselves up, and it's great to have people around that are positive and bringing those positive vibes, and like who's perfect at helping like that, J Bug, because she's not going to be like, oh, just think about it. No, she's gonna be like, you know what, I'm sending you some positive vibes.
right.
We gonna get through this.
Right.
That's the type of shit that we be needing. You know what I'm saying? And whether I text her back or not, I believe what you said. You know what I'm saying? Yes, everything gonna be okay. We're gonna get through it. And that's the type of stuff that you appreciate, but you can't just tell somebody, what to do, especially when you have never experienced it. Like that shit is crippling. So get up on my soapbox.
I love it though. So with all that, Jay's amazing with that. Definitely. Yep.
She is.
She definitely is.
Now I'm gonna put just like I said on Baylor show, she ain't gonna tell you what's wrong with her. As a matter of fact, you're not even gonna see it. Like you really have to pay attention to Jay to see if it's something wrong with her or not, because she's not gonna tell you until like she just absolutely, you know what I'm saying, she's just all the way frustrated and she just absolutely has to talk. She ain't gonna she'll keep the hold that shit in forever.
Not us.
No.
Well, I know not me. Shit.
Not me either. I be on meltdown mode in the damn group chat.
Right. You see, I was going through a meltdown. I told y'all niggas, if I don't get a full night's rest, I'm going to the hospital. I'm telling their ass to put me in a goddamn coma.
I don't know how they put up with our asses, because we really do be in there on meltdown mode. Like, nigga, I have been up. Listen, I did not go to sleep until 4:30 in the morning. It be so bad. Damn.
I just hate it. Like, with me, I don't understand. I'll go to sleep at 4 and then turn around and wake up at like 6.
Yeah, me too.
And it's just so funny because Jay be like, y'all are so dramatic. It'll be okay. I'm just gonna send positive vibes your way. And I'm just like, I'm serious.
like, no, it's not. Shit.
Right. Like,
after I'm sitting there, you know how you slept 2 hours and underneath your eyelids is something there. You don't know it's nothing there, but you feel stuff. You know what I'm saying? You think it's like sleep or crud or something like underneath your eyelids because you ain't slept, nigga. We don't be trying to hear none of that. None of it at all.
But yeah, shout out to Jay because she knows we are dramatic as hell, and she really be trying to put us like keep us together, man. She's the positive one in the group. Be like, all right, guys, it's okay. Just take a deep breath. Figure it. We're gonna do this. Blah, we'll see if that works. And we be over here dying, panicking. Like, fuck all of this. This is the end of the goddamn world. Okay? This is it. She's probably like the grandma of the group. Because you know how grandmas are like, they hold
It's
everything.
okay, baby.
Yeah, that's her. I'm not calling her a grandma, but she's
Right.
like the glue to the group. Because
Right.
we all just be in there losing our shit. I remember one time, like, you came in there with some shit. I came in there with some shit. Then Tam came in there with some shit. And then here come Chris, because, you know, Chris is 3 hours behind. She came in hella late with some shit. And Jay was just like, I know she was probably like, Lord, what is going on?
Right.
And it was like back to back. But I'm telling you, we all be in there just hella dramatic. And it's the end of the world. And she really do be sending us positive vibes. She'd be like, I pray for y'all. And half the time I'd be like, girl, don't pray for me. Just agree with me for 1 minute that my world is ending right now.
Yeah, it's just like sometimes you just want people to understand, like first of all, don't stop praying for us, Jay, first.
I'm just kidding.
Second of all, like, it's like you just want somebody to relate. And you don't want them to be going through it. You just kind of want them to understand what it is you're going through and the reason why it seems like you're being so freaking dramatic.
Right.
You know, this is when in all actuality, this is like really a normal reaction for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it literally can be the smallest thing that can set me off. And then I'm sitting looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I know that nobody is gonna understand, like
Like when
you
you
really
came
been
to
sitting
chat,
up here for 8 hours upset.
like when we came to chat about your toe and you said, so y'all really don't care that my toe is about to fall off?
Man, I can't believe I done got injured like that, bro. My foot ain't gonna never be the same. And then I was going down the steps like last week or something and tweaked something on the other foot on the top. I'm like, man, I'm getting old. This is some bullshit.
So with all that though, like, how do you feel about the Bible? Considering what you know, for me, I would say, considering what I know about slavery and how they use the Bible to get slaves to do blah, 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 and just like hearing the stories, like, how do you feel about the Bible, period?
I feel that there's some truth. Because even in art, you know what I'm saying, there's truth.
Right.
I believe there's truth in all art.
Yeah. Same.
Whether you want to believe it or not. And just like you said, like, we don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. It's just, again, it's one of those things where it's what you believe. But if Jesus, because you know that's who everybody want to talk about. If Jesus was the man that people say he was, then I don't understand how all of the hate stuff ended up in there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that I can believe that Jesus was that nigga. Like, I could believe that. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that Jesus was that nigga and he also said that all the gays are going to hell. Or that, I mean, I just can't, or that anybody who hasn't caused any type of harm to anybody is going to hell. Like, if somebody's minding their business, so you mean to tell me I'm minding my damn business, I'm not harming you, I'm not doing anything, but I'm going to hell? Like, right. But you're casting a stone, ain't that in there too? You see what I'm saying? It's like, and too, like, a lot of the stories I believe are I believe have been lost in translation. And we just, hell, it's shit that I read last week that this week I'm like, I don't know if that was true last week. You know what I'm saying? Because of just how things travel. So I don't know. I believe that there's some truth to it. I believe that there's some very good like lessons about self. You know what I mean? Like I loved going to the last church that I was a part of because the story of the storytelling. So whether it was true or not, like I always got something out of this story.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I always loved for my pastor. I always went to the Easter production or whatever because I just absolutely loved his version of the Easter story. So you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. It's how I connect spiritually, really with anything that I see or hear, including what may or may not be in the Bible. All I'm saying is, again, the whole thing with Jesus, like you can't sit here and tell me that this man was who he was, but then turn around and tell us like, you know. Mm-mm.
So how you feel about the picture of Jesus?
I mean, if we believe in the Bible, it clearly describes a black man. I don't know.
And see, that's
we've been freaking praying to fucking Bob, the builder, the whole fucking time. Shit. Like, who is this motherfucker? Like,
right. So I don't know. I cringe a little every time I see Jesus because I'm just like, God, y'all. So Bible this and Bible that. Common sense will tell you that's not who they describing. That nigga is not Jesus. Isn't that some nigga in like France or something?
Nigga, I don't know who that nigga is, but
some French nigga that painted or some shit, or he did some shit. I remember I Googled it one time and I was like, this nigga is a nobody. Like, the fuck? How did he become Jesus? I would be mad.
You know what I mean? Because that white male pure looking image is the image that, you know, clearly, even if we look right here in 2020, is what they want us to believe is superior.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. I think that there's definitely probably some truth to the Bible. But I think people, and even still, people just use it wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to hell for how many different things? I don't understand this.
Well, all right. If we go on to Bible, I already know that's where I'm going. Like, if we just going strict, and I feel like if we're just going to go off the Bible, everybody's going.
Everybody. There is no heaven.
Literally everybody is going because the things, like even the little things, because there's like little things in there that you're not supposed to be doing, and everybody does it. So we all going to hell. We all going to be down there looking at each other crazy, and that's what it is. Like,
dog, you're not even supposed to masturbate is all I'm saying. Niggas is going to burn.
Everybody.
So I don't know what to tell y'all. Live your life autonomously now, because nigga, when it's over with, nigga, it's a wrap.
Right. So my friend, shout out to Mike, he does these little 60 seconds of me videos on IG, and he just said the other day, why is it your business when anybody else is doing it? Just shut up, live your life, and die.
That's it. And
like, I truly, like, again, I hate when Bible people be like, oh, you're supposed to live your life like this. No, I'm supposed to live my life however the hell I want to live it, and then I'm going to die. What happens after that? I mean, that's between me and God. But y'all not about to shame me because how I'm living my life. Like,
especially if you not hurting nobody. This is not hurting anybody. Is it hurting somebody's feelings? because I decided to live this sort of way. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you on that. Like, how does that affect your feelings? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't put your hands on nobody. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't kill nobody. Nobody dead. Why is this a huge deal? I just don't get it. Like,
Doesn't it say love thy neighbor?
nigga, unless you're gay, unless you like to have all different types of sex,
Well, damn shit.
unless I mean all types of stuff like that you just can't do or be. So
That's all I'm saying is y'all just need to chill on this whole Bible God, like especially when it comes to lecturing me, because you probably not gonna like my response. Like, I know I be getting on my mama's nerves when she quotes Bible, and I'm like, "How you know? Was you there?" And she gets so upset with me. I'm like, "How do you know any of that is true? How you know some white man then just say, 'Oh, this is a great story to tell,' and then put it in the Bible?" I don't start. I'm like, okay.
and but the thing here's the thing though, like it could very well be true, we don't know, but
Right.
if that's what she believes, that's great. It's
Right.
just that it doesn't have to be pushed off on anybody else, especially if you've expressed that you really ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like with smoking weed. Like, just because I smoke don't mean you gotta smoke, or just
Right.
because I'm eating this doesn't mean you have to eat this too. No, you do what's going to satisfy you. You don't have to. I just know that I'm not gonna stop doing what the fuck I'm doing
Right.
to satisfy me.
I guess it just bothers them because I don't know. I guess
Because it's a taught, because when you've been taught this, and this is with anything, you know what I'm saying? How hard is it for us to unlearn things? I tweeted out the other day the damn food pyramid. Do you remember back in the 80s or the 90s when the food pyramid was totally different? I don't even think there's a fucking pyramid now for real. But where the thing that you were supposed to eat the most was bread, flour, grains, and then like it was like fruit, which is a whole bunch of sugar, and you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was how long, and then y'all want to call us fat asses. You know what I'm saying? America is just fat as fuck. Everybody's fat. Nigga, this what we have been taught to eat. So
Right.
trying to unlearn that, trying to tell yourself, I don't need all these carbs, when all these carbs is all that you've ever been eating, it's hard. So and it's not, and you won't do it unless it's something that you really want to do. So if somebody wants to believe that the Bible is true from cover to cover, there and that's all they've been taught, and if you go against what's in this book, it's not looking good for you in the afterlife. It's hard for them to not think that way about it. So because she loves you and she believes that these are things that are going to happen whether they happen or not, she wants to make sure that you're covered too. You see what I'm saying? Like, so to her defense, you know what I'm saying? It's just a mother's love. She just wants
I
you to
get
be
it.
okay.
But
But I do completely understand, because I go through the same thing. My mom though, I just kind of listen and I just be like, all right, mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, because it's never gonna change for her.
right.
I appreciate the thought. I appreciate, her trying to help me. I just let her get it out because she's never going to change. I'm never going to stop hearing it. It's never going to be any of that. I just thank God that she has accepted me. I mean, I know she's been praying and praying and praying for a whole lot of shit to be reversed, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's cool. Just so long as, I hear it and I just be like, all right, ma,
I just need proof. I'm a proof person, a facts person. So, and I question everything. And a lot of times when I do question my mom when she tries to bring up the Bible and stuff like that, I'm just doing it to get on her nerves. But like
being an asshole.
I like, but is I'm really curious. Like, show me the proof or whatever. And, you know, sometimes I do listen, but when I'm really just feeling petty, I'll, you know, question her and she'll catch an attitude and then that'll be the end of that. But I don't know. I just need y'all to like really, like, if you don't want me to question anything or you don't want to hear what I have to say about as far as religion and stuff like that, just chill. Like, don't force it on me because I hate that. Like, if you force it on me, then I'm gonna come back and just be hella petty and ask these stupid ass questions and make these crazy remarks just to piss you off. Like, and then to make you never want to talk to me again about any of that stuff. Like, that's just what I do. But I mean, if you believe in that stuff, cool. But again, also don't get upset if I'm asking questions. Like, I'm seriously curious. Like, why do you believe that? Why, you know, well, why is it like this? You know, just, it's not wrong for me to ask questions. And I hate that people
and honestly, you know, it's not wrong for you to ask questions, and it's not wrong for them to not have to explain themselves either. But also, if y'all started this conversation and they offering up this information, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to kind of expect that they're gonna get questions back. You know what I'm saying? You always have to, just like people pushing on Twitter and then be mad that people reply. Like, you put it out here, you know. So
that's my whole thing.
Which goes back to us, how I don't discuss religion. I hardly ever discuss politics. The only reason why I've been talking about politics so much lately, because it's not even the politic part of it. It's just all so fucking stupid. All of the stupid shit that's going on. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't either, because I don't need anybody questioning me as to why I feel the way that I feel, and why I think the way that I think, and why I pray the way that I pray, or about my spiritual journey, period. Nigga, it ain't your business.
Right.
I'm the only person in this here body that's going to have to live and learn and carry whatever burden or whatever positive things, or I'm the only person that's really having to deal with this shit. Yeah, you know, some things will affect close people around me, but when it really all comes down to it, I'm the one that has to deal with this shit.
Right.
So that's why I just stay out of it. Like, I'd rather talk about something else. Like,
facts. Same. But like I said, I just don't start a conversation with me and then get upset when I give you the answer. Like, that's stupid.
I feel it.
So, but yay, I'm glad you
I got it together towards the end, you know what I'm saying? But
no, this was a good conversation, because like, I don't know, I'm just happy that like you relate, like you understand where I'm coming from, and because honestly I thought it was going to turn into like this whole ordeal, and I thought you was kind of going to like lecture me about it. But and this is why I try to avoid these conversations, because I always run into people like that. So when you was like, I want to be on the show, I was like, oh God, she's about to get on here and
I knew that's what you thought.
Cause a whole goddamn scene. But you know,
I just think that my whole thing was, I think that I think that you do still pray. Again, like you said, you're asking for signs, you're asking for direction, things of that. To me, that's praying. It's not like, oh, you have to get on your knees and say, oh God, baby, you know, God, 8 pounds, 6 ounce baby Jesus. Like, can you please do this? That's not always prayer. But if you're speaking things and asking for direction, that's prayer to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's just different. And I think that even though you don't do any like formal praying anymore, I think just kind of like I did, I think one day you'll find yourself doing it more form, like you'll know that that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll sit in silence one day and be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that you'll get back to it. But because I don't see you as just like, man, fuck praying, I ain't doing that. Like, I don't see that. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, I'm stupid. Like, I just don't see that in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can tell that you do believe in something.
Yeah.
I mean, because even though there's things in the Bible that can't be explained, there's things like in my life that I still be like, how the hell did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Or even things that I've gone through that you just could not see your way out of. You could not fucking see your way out of. Like, you didn't even think you was going to for real wake up the next day. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you didn't think it's stuff like that. It's like, what is it? What is the thing that's making you go on?
Yeah.
It's something. It is definitely ain't nothing that's like in sight or on this earth. It's not a person. It's not a child. It's not a career. It's not none of that shit. But there's some sort of unexplainable force that gets me out of bed some days. And then I look back and be like, damn, I did not think, like, how did I even get out of bed that day? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's definitely, like, I'm almost getting emotional about it. There's definitely something, that's why I say, like, you don't know. It's a lot of things in the Bible that they can't explain to where it's going to make sense to an everyday person. But if you just look at some of the things that's happened over the time of your life, you'd be like, nigga, how did that happen? And how am I still here from it? Or how did I get through it? Or how did I make this thing so much better? Or how did I make it so much worse? Like, how can something this bad happen that I didn't intentionally make happen? I believe that there's positive and negative forces. I believe that shit.
Yeah, same. Definitely. But yeah, I'm just happy that it turned out this way. I'm telling you, I was super nervous.
You was about to get me on here about to be doing the most.
Right.
Why?
Listen,
Why?
I had the whole.
Well, why is that?
You remember I told y'all a couple episodes ago. When I'm thinking about my shows, I play the whole what I think is going to happen. I had that whole thing in my head, like, okay, she's about to get on here. It's about to go like this. I had everything queued up, girl. I just knew you was about to come on here and bash me some kind of way. But you did it, and you understood. And that's why I love you. Aw.
I love you too.
But yeah, that's our I guess religion talk. This would probably be the only religion talk. I'm probably hear something.
Yeah, that was enough. Shit.
Right.
Time to get back to cussing and smoking weed and all that type of shit. Damn.
Anyways, something. If you see me like messing with something bit me, and I'm trying to figure out what. Nigga, I just don't understand. Like, what the hell? I'm telling y'all, it's them goddamn spiders.
Or is it some mosquito? I still got mosquitoes. Is it muggy? I know it's muggy down there.
It's been cold. Well, today was cold.
But is it still humid? You know why? Because it'll be cold here, but it'll be like the air will be so thick, it still be humid.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think it was.
And it be mosquitoes when it's humidity. So
I don't know. It's some goddamn spiders. That gang of spiders. I saw me kill that.
You know what? Nobody's doing this with you.
Anyways, so that's it for the show, guys. Update real quick on podcast happy hour. Our next one will be on my platform. It'll be November 14th, I think I said.
Yep, a Saturday.
Yep, November 14th. At 8.
I think it was at 8. Yeah,
I think we agreed on 8. So yeah, y'all know my shows are live, so make sure you're tuned in for that. It's gonna be great. Hopefully
that's gonna be a good one. It's at 8. It's in the evening on a Saturday.
Oh, we about to be lit.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody either wears.
No, we're not. Next.
Can we at least wear the shades?
Yes.
Okay. Damn. You're always shooting down my ideas.
All right.
So yeah.
What? Do we want to talk about ideas being shot down?
Anyways, we know.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, make sure you catch us on the 14th on my platform. We'll be live. And then make sure you catch the other podcast happy hours on Autumn show, the Lit Life podcast, Tam show, Tamara to the Break of Dawn, and Jay's show, Jay's Quick 3. And then for December, we'll be on Chris's show or Chris's platform. Her show is Shenanigans with Friends. You guys should really check all their shows out. They're hilarious, great material. Yeah, Autumn, you can go ahead and throw your plug.
Oh, again, I'm Autumn the Aries. You can find me right here at Autumn the Aries. AutumnTheAries.com. At Autumn the Aries on Twitter and what's the other thing? Instagram. Instagram's fucking hater. You might not be able to find me on there. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
my
weird.
Instagram is really weird right now. But anyways, Lit Life Podcast on Facebook. And that's it. We got a podcast, drop every Friday, be some random shit. That's about it.
Her, of course, as usual, all their information will be in the show notes. I usually just put your website on there because
that's fine because everything's there.
Yeah, you go to the website, everything is there. So make sure y'all check out the show notes. Y'all know where to follow me at on IG, Facebook, and Twitter is Odd Tales Pod. If you want to follow my personal, it's Odd Nikki on IG and Twitter. I just be talking a lot of shit.
Same.
Right. I don't really be
don't think too much into the shit that I be tweeting about, please. Like,
right. So, I mean, that's all I really got. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot that damn fast.
You have some sort of inspirational something or another? I think
I keep forgetting that. So I'm glad. So what I'm supposed to do every week is leave y'all with a good inspiration or good note or whatever. And I haven't been doing that because I suck. But mine's is still the same from a couple episodes ago. Black people, y'all are amazing. I'm rooting for all y'all. I love all y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being great. Because we are great, regardless of what people say or how society views us. We're amazing. And I need y'all to remember that.
Stay sucker free. Please and thank you. Please stay sucker free. Please wear a mask. Please don't be out here on it tripping.
Correctly.
Nose. Why don't I ever have a mask up here?
Right. I don't even have mine. Yes. I gave y'all a demo last time. So, here's another demo for you. Oh, Minnie.
Over. Damn, it ain't acting right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, match. Boom.
You see how her nose and mouth are covered? That's how I need y'all to be in y'all mask. Because y'all see them cases are spiking again. I need y'all to get it together. They about to put our asses on lockdown.
You could talk. You could breathe. Everything. Everything is cool. So
damn. There you have it. Was that your inspiration or whatever for the week?
Yeah, stay sucker free.
Great
I'm
advice.
dead ass serious too.
So yeah, I guess. Oh wait, see, this is episode 10, so this is a good stopping point for me. So I'm gonna go on a quick break. The next time you'll hear from us, will hear from me is for podcast happy hour, and then I'm gonna take another break. That's part of my break, and then I'll start season 4. Only because I have so much going on, and I need my kids need my 100% attention, especially my oldest. Y'all know what's going on with him. So if you don't hear from me for a while, that's why I'm on a little break. I should be coming. I don't know when I'm coming back, but it won't be super long like last time because Autumn.
And she'll be around. And yeah, and I'll be on her ass, but she'll be around on our shows and all that stuff. So.
Right. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all a quick update on that because I just realized I'm on episode 10. So anyways, Autumn, thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it. It's always a good time when you come on here.
You're welcome.
I'm glad it went well because like I said, I was picturing something completely different. And I guess I will see y'all on podcast happy hour. And that's it. Bye guys.
Peace.